I really like pants, and you'll find out why.
If my son ever sees this when he's grown up, he's going to be horribly embarrassed.
Hi, I'm Jason.
And I'm Jason.
Welcome to WhatchaSayJ. So, today we're going to talk about kind of a new phenomenon in the world of television.
And we've referenced this before when we talked about our favorite TV episodes.
Yes. Everyone knows that it's binge watching.
Yeah. Netflix,
Yep.
Hulu, video services of that type
Yep.
has ushered in a new style of TV watching, I would say. Because you hear a lot of people referencing it. And that would be binge watching.
Right.
Which would be, what? Watching one particular show.
Yep.
Just
Continuously, episode after episode, and until you have no more episodes to watch.
And it doesn't necessarily mean, sit down for hours on end just watching that one show. Although it can quite often mean that.
It could get to that, yes.
It can. I usually stay up considerably later than my wife on the weekends because I work nights, so my sleep schedule's off. So I usually have a specific show that I'm currently working my way through, and usually my wife is thoroughly sick of it by the time I'm done.
That's probably pretty standard. A lot of couples don't necessarily see eye to eye on entertainment choices, but
Well, sometimes she likes them like for the first 5 episodes, and after the first 5 in a row, it's not all that entertaining.
every episode's different.
See, me, I see it as a goal. I like the fact that you can see, oh look, there's 120 episodes in this series, and I can watch them all in sequence.
Yeah. Well, but the other good thing about it though is you really get a good ability to track character development.
Absolutely.
If you're watching, 8 different shows at the same time and you watch one episode a week, you the lines get a little bit blurred with the characters. Whereas if you're just sitting down and you're watching, one series continuously, you kind of get to love them like your family.
Yeah, you feel like part of the show.
Yeah, one of the employees.
It's not a show anymore.
You feel like an employee at Dunder Mifflin.
I love The Office.
Yes, that is a notorious binge watch show, I believe.
I have binge watched that twice.
That's a lot of binging.
It's a lot. That took a while to get through.
So, what was your first show that you binge watched?
I actually think it was The Office.
Oh, okay.
I think that was the first one I buckled into, and I said I'm gonna watch this all the way through. So yeah, a lot of Michael Scott lines to be had and heard.
That's what she said. Okay, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So anyways, The Office was
like probably 40% of the people are like, "What is he talking about?"
Well, go watch The Office.
Yeah. Or don't.
Or don't.
If you don't, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're not necessarily condoning.
We're not endorsing
shows, but I am
shows.
going to say I enjoyed The Office.
Yeah.
Other shows that I've binge watched: Psych.
Psych. That's a good one.
Top Gear.
Top Gear. Yeah.
I like that one pretty well. I am currently working my way through Parks and Recreation.
That.
Which, if you're an Office fan,
Yeah.
there's a good chance you would like.
It's
that.
a good carryover show. If you like that type of humor, you will enjoy Parks and Rec.
Yeah, absolutely.
But as far as some of the shows you're mentioning, like The Office, we were fortunate enough to watch it from the beginning. When the show started, we started watching it, so I didn't have the opportunity to binge watch it. Parks and Rec, however, it was probably 5 seasons into it before we started watching it. So that was kind of our lunchtime tradition. Is have lunch, watch an episode of Parks and Rec, and when we're going to bed, maybe another 6 or 8 episodes.
Now you feel, wow.
We're dedicated.
I guess so. So, do you feel more complete when you get to the end of a season?
I feel, actually, I kind of feel like I've lost something.
You've lost. Well, not the end of a season. I guess the end of a series. But you knew what I meant. So
Yeah.
I feel like you've lost something. Like, well, where do you go from here?
Yeah, especially if it's like you get to the end of the series and it's over. It's like all these people that you've kind of, come to almost know to a certain extent, now they just cease to exist.
They're gone forever.
It's very strange.
I'm kind of a baby. I get emotional. I'll say it.
Jim and Pam's wedding.
Oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Michael Scott's last episode.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Actually, it was not bad, but the very last episode of The Office, I get a little misty-eyed.
Yeah, that was pretty Yeah, it was pretty tough.
Psych, I did the same thing the last Psych episode. That was a tough one for me.
So
yeah, we get a little emotionally invested.
one kind of interesting thing, at some point a few years ago, Lori and I were actually watching the Drew Carey Show, which is kind of a retro 90s show. And we happened to be going on a trip to Florida with my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and everybody had their things they were doing in the van on the way down. So Lori and I were watching the Drew Carey Show all the way to Florida.
Wow.
So that was our binge watching. So that was probably 20 hours, almost 20 hours straight of watching that one show.
That's a lot of Drew Carey.
Yeah, it is a funny show. Again, I'm not endorsing it because there are probably a few moments in there, but for the most part, it was very funny.
Fantastic.
Maybe you're next.
Maybe. All right, so I don't know where to go with that.
I mean,
I think we pretty well covered it.
I think people were binge watching shows just because there were shows that had been out for a long time, so that they had the opportunity to sit down and watch a whole series at a time. But now, actually, Netflix and some of these other services, they're releasing an entire season at one time. So
Entire series.
Series?
Yeah, they'll release an entire series, every episode, every season.
Well, yeah, an older show.
Right. Well, yeah.
But like a new season, okay, this is the first time this content's coming out. Here we go. This is it, and they just release it on one night. And then there are people that will just watch the entire season in one sitting just to say they did it.
I'm just afraid of what's going to happen when I get to the end of Netflix.
The end of when you've watched all of Netflix.
I turn on Netflix and it says, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah, you've watched everything. It's like when you get to the end of the internet. That's a dark day.
Anyways.
All right. Let's end this episode.
Yes, I'm on a roll. I won one of these.
It's not a winning streak till you get to 3.
Oh, it's not?
All right.
1, 2, 3, shoot! Debate. All right. Well, that's better than losing, I guess.
You pick.
All right, I'll pick. I gotta make sure I don't get in action. They're stuck together. There we go. Pants. You pro pants or anti-pants?
You pick first. What do you want to be?
I'm gonna go anti-pants.
I'm gonna call you that from now on, anti-pants.
Okay. Do you want to start?
Pants. Where do I start? I mean, it's just the basic part of the human wardrobe is a pair of pants. I mean, everybody puts them on one leg at a time. I mean, unless you're crazy and try to do both legs, which I have tried. Don't do it. It's not fun. And my wife can attest. I did actually try that. I took a bit of a digger on the floor. But I digress. Pants are amazing. They cover up your legs. I, for one, don't have the most attractive legs, so they really just do the job of hiding the spindliness that is my legs. So how can you possibly have anything negative to say about pants?
I feel that there is nothing more manly than a good old-fashioned pair of kilt. No, not a pair of kilt. A kilt.
Pair of kilts.
Nothing more manly than a kilt. I mean, what says something more, I'm rugged and I'm a man, than wearing a kilt in public? So I think pants are overrated. Anybody can wear pants, but unless you're a real man, you can't wear a kilt. I don't own a kilt, but I will buy one someday, and I will wear it.
We were here.
Anti-pants.
We were here like a week ago, and I saw one of your children running around in a kilt.
I don't talk about that. Actually,
So apparently, I know where he got that sentiment.
He's adorable and he likes to dance. And I had my mom make him a plaid dancing thing that we call a kilt.
All right.
And on that note,
I'm a little scared that we went down this trail. Who do you agree with? Pants or no pants? I for one, say pants are great. And he's on the side of no pants, so.
I'll show you what I'm wearing right now.
All right, thanks for watching.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Yes, and share this too. I mean, word of mouth is great. We want to get more people into this, the wonder that is WhatchaSayJ.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Maybe not this episode because now everybody knows my boy wears a dancer kilt.
Good night.
Bye.